And one of the things we talked about was attitude and how attitude can propel you in life, right? Or your attitude can destroy you in life. When you got a good coach, what does a good coach tell you? He tell you, no, you ain't got the right attitude. Well, if you ain't got the right attitude, you gonna lose. Your attitude is everything. And how do you develop an attitude is even more important because there's a science. How did you develop the attitude that you have towards the things that you do? So attitude is programmed. Somebody, he said, imagine somebody that you meet and you heard something about that person before you met them that was negative. And when you meet them, you're going to have a little attitude. You're going to have a certain position or disposition about that person. A person is looking like, oh, bro, acting all weird and stuff. That was weird. I didn't like that energy. You don't know this person, but your attitude has been programmed because it has been informed. So now you can't connect with this person because you got a bad attitude. It happens all the time. So we was explaining, like, think about that attitude that you have in a small environment like that. Now think about the collective attitude that we have towards our own progress, future, and wealth, and our own power. We have the wrong attitude when it comes to that. We be having the wrong attitude. We automatically approach it with a bad attitude. Oh, this not gonna work. Oh, who's this nigga? Why do you think he can do this? Oh, man, black people be fellas, man. They gonna knock us down if we try to do this. We've already been programmed and seeded to have a certain disposition and position about it. And your attitude informs your faith, and your faith becomes the law that you live your life by. So now this is why we can't believe in each other, because we don't have the right attitude towards ourselves. And we don't have the right attitude towards each other. And so now the unity don't work because we don't believe in each other. And so we got an attitude when it comes to black leadership, when it comes to brown leadership. We look at it now, that ain't gonna work. Now, who is this? So we start looking for flaws because we're approaching it with the wrong attitude. Instead of trying to pull up, we try to bring down. And so little by little, every single leader that we ever find, we start breaking them apart. Oh, they do this. I bet they do this. Let me find this. Or let me find somebody talking about them. Let me pull them apart. Next thing you know, our attitude has unraveled every leader that we had. And now we have no faith in the future because now our current attitude is informed by past things. So now the way that we currently think is not because it has to happen, because we're programmed with past failure. So we're projecting that attitude, creating a new reality based on the faith that we have installed in our mind. And who informs our reality? Media. Media. Who controls media? Not us. So they inform your attitude on what you think about yourself, and what you think about your people, what you think about your man, what you think about your woman. Why do they do that? Because they don't want you to come together. They do not want you to believe in the unlimited power of your own mind, and they definitely do not want you under any circumstances to ever believe in each other. So when they create shows and create media, they create it to create a position that you have about your own masculinity and your own femininity. Your position in the culture, how the culture is informed and what it is. They create these movies so that your attitude towards family is no longer positive. So they had to take that out, because when we'll watch Family Matters and we'll watch all these different shows, we had a positive attitude towards family. So if we wanted to program Black America, it starts with media to change the attitude that we have towards each other and that we have about our present, our past, and our future. That's why media is so important. So they like, nah, let's just get them crime shows. Let's just get them over-sexualized stuff. Let's just get them, only interracial dating and families. Let's always have the black man out the house. Let's not show them that visualization. I don't want to inform their attitude. Let them not hear, see, or speak it. So now they're blind, deaf, and dumb to it. So now they can't even think it because it's not programmed inside. Let the music already reflect the negative attitude of the street aspect, not the aspirational of what we could be, becoming more. Nah, just tell them to go get more and be ambitious. Not become more. So your attitude has been informed by your three gateways. Dr. Nuri speaks on this. It's those three gateways: your eyes, your ears, your mouth. What you see, what you hear, what you speak. You go to the hood and look at what you see, hear, and speak. Nigga, 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 bitch, bitch, bitch. Go play some Sexy Red. What you go hear? Coochie music, bust it down, for my baby daddy. Oh, you love it, don't you? Because your taste level has been demoralized. Your taste level is so low that it sounds good to you. That's like somebody being able to go give you a McDonald's sandwich and you say, man, this shit good. I don't know what y'all talking about. That's because you got a low taste level. Because it has been informed, so your attitude towards it is controlled as well. So when somebody try to tell you to eat something better, now you got an attitude towards them because you're protecting your faith, because now you believe in it. Come on, man, it's a psychological science to this. It controls your psychological and biological perspective. And you think that this is just your taste. Listen, intelligence requires a higher taste level. When you get exposed to higher things, it changes your taste level. How you feel about things. That's why media is more important. Media is so important. Y'all don't understand how important it is. This is why they know to position themselves to control their own media. They said, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. And this is how you know it's important. Do you think that they would let anybody, do you think that they would ever let black people control the way that they see themselves? And when I say they, I'm talking about any other race of people. No, and they shouldn't. Why should they? They're good for them. Then why do we let everybody control the way we think about ourselves? Think about that for a second. We know for a fact, and they wouldn't, and we can't even be mad at them because that's good. You control your own image, right? But we let everybody else control the way we think about ourselves, the way we think about family, about education, about politics, about life, about spirituality, about each other, and about ourselves, about working together and not working together, about our past, our present, and our future. We allow them to dictate every single aspect. And then they pay niggas who come from poverty environments that just want to get rich. They pay them to create programming that is negative, that induces low self-esteem, right? And then they give them so much money that these people keep creating this type of content to keep your attention, to keep you selling something, to keep you consuming your own enemy, your own worst enemy. So this is why when you see us build things and we work and, your faith, I be sending people, we working on things behind the scenes. I can't say everything on the platform. If you know everything that we doing, I ain't moving right. That's why, for me, curating a community, it's not just, it ain't about me. It's about, let's be in the, let's be in the right communities. Like, yeah. Somebody said a good thing, like imagine Taylor Swift was making porn music. They wouldn't let her go that far up. Where that white girl that's making that Sexy Red music, that's that huge. Where's she at? Ain't none of them? All right then. They smart enough to protect their own. They know that. So anyway, let me get back to the Bitcoin, because this is why we got to understand. Somebody said, reminds me of the black Muslim community that tries to copy Middle Eastern culture. You're right. We should not copy no Middle Eastern culture. We got our own. Shout out to them and what they do and their long beards and their thobes and everything. But at the same time, you have to understand who the Moors are, because sometimes the brothers ain't copying that culture. They may be copying Moorish science, the Moorish culture. So you gotta know. You got to know how to go deeper sometime in history to know, what a person knows, to understand why they do what they do. I'm not going to just say the brothers are just copying. There's some people that do, right? Because they feel like that's the thing that helped them change, and they feel like they need to adapt to full culture. But then there's some people that say, no, I'm copying nobility from the past, There were Moorish people that were melanated, and then that's what they get that from. We don't even know enough of our history to copy our ancestors. And if we did, we couldn't appropriate a single culture because we'll find ourselves in all of it.